he change his mind last second, maybe? The meta right now is all about one base play. And especially from 1 to 0, the meta also is involving quite a bit of Frostworm play lately. Especially on Turtle Rock, it seems to be very popular. But normally Frostworm play we see from 1 to 0 with a quick tech. DK instant harassing, fast tech for a fast tier 3. It's just Peter with the resub. Thank you. Some decent items here for the demon at the start. That's what you love to see. Wow, and very fast creeping. Did the tech start already? Yeah. 2 Moonwell tech. Really fast creep here on the demon. This could be an extremely quick level 3. Quite a bit faster perhaps than the Death Knights. One of those items so far rather weak. And the Skelly Scout shows up, and there's nothing really to do at the moment. Oh, look at that item. Look at that item right there. Boots of Quel'Thalas. This Demon Hunter now would love to have double boots. Didn't pick up the tome though, Sag. That's record time for level 3. 3.5 minutes. 1 to 0 trying to respond. Going for the big Merc Camp himself. Oh, whoops. Lost 1 ghoul to the creeps. That's a little bit sloppy. Rune Bracers, another garbage item. 1 to 0. Very unlucky so far with these items here. Detonat. Ooh, the demon. Did he see the ghoul? I don't think so. Big mana burn right there. And with Immolation, might be able to kill a ghoul as well. Oh! That's a fantastic start for Moon here. Fast level 3, all the mana burned, 1 ghoul killed, 1 ghoul dead to the creeps.
Sexy Remo and Sexy DH.
Yo, Hinterroide with the resub. Thank you very much. Moon looking confident here on map 1. Most night elves will go for a level 2 harass, but on a map like this, where you can be so time efficient with the Ancient of War creeping, it makes a lot of sense. Not just do you get fast level 3 with great Ancient of War creeping, also you get Merc support. I would say Moon's gonna have full map control here. Until under tier 3, right? He's gonna have Dryads coming soon, it's gonna give him additional power. Ooh, Death Knight. Taking lots of damage right here. 1 mana burn to say goodbye. Oh. Ah, maybe. Uncomfortable position for 1 to 0, that's for sure. Oh, and the Slaughterhouse gets cancelled as well. What's the Naga doing? Going into the back of the base where there's a narrow. That might be a little bit too bold. 1 step too far, I'd say. Chop. They get taken out as well. Boots of speed for the DK, by the way. Kind of surprising. Mana burn instantly on the Lich. Normally we see boots on the DK when there's a Naga second. There's certainly no option to go Naga here. Shop being remade. Lich. Dude, Moon is absolutely owning 1 to 0 so far. It's just the early game so far this game, but this is a fantastic start. The power of a fast level 3 demon, man. We see it rarely this early on, but greatly being utilized right here by Moon. Sealing this camp away would be the icing on the cake. 1 to 0 though is gonna intercept. Ooh, that's a painful end snare. Losing the Berserker would be quite the big ouchie. Last hit. Oh, didn't get it with the coil. Moon was ready to get that last hit with the right click perfectly. Playing around the coil damage. That was sick. He lost the Burzy though, so that did hurt. One of Mana Steel. Quite nice to have. Naga trying to catch up for a hero kill. Lich trying to save himself somewhere. How can he do it? Has to be blocked. Has to do something. Night Elf units Not going away. Not going the other way, I should say. Yeah, this Lich is doomed. Oh, wait. Maybe he's not? The boots of speed actually now. Paying off. Trying to get the big kill here on the first hero, Death Knight, the level 3 hero. Lots of things going on. Naga after the Lich. Demon's got the boots. And Demon may have the kill. A right click and a mana burn. And he gets the DK. I'm not sure if that was Ancient of War denied or not. Maybe. Didn't see the exclamation mark though, so I guess not. Lich survives, but the Death Knight is dead for such a long time. Boneyard coming. And Moon's gonna see the Boneyard right away. I think Moon could just expand here. Play Expo. Bunch of Dryads.
A player's forces are under attack.
Incredible start for Moon right here. Look at that Demon. Gonna be level 4 in just a second here. Getting both consumables in the middle is always fantastic. And the Lich is just being bullied by the Naga. Man, this Worm is gonna have to deliver big time. Another one of Mana Steel. Might be selling both of those. That's lots of gold. Lots of lumber looking for Moon. It's alright. Gonna need the Orb of Venom later, of course. Pretty bad. Is he intentionally giving more solo experience to the Demon? To get him to 5 quickly, maybe? I mean, some levels of the Naga would also be good. She is a bit underleveled right now, while the Lich got level 2... 2.5, actually. And there's the first of many wonderful rejuves. Medallion of Courage. It's a pretty good item for the Naga, I'd say. Some more damage, some more survivability.
A player's forces are under attack.
Master training finished. When facing worms, you normally don't want to have too many bears. But some bears you still need for the rejuve. Nice Fork Lightning secures the last hit. Double Ring on the Demon is good. Coil Nova on the Archers, but they are the least important units here now, I'd say. What's the target for Moon? The Worm is joining, but there's almost no mana left on the Night Elf. I mean, on the Undead heroes, excuse me. So the way Undead wants to win this is, the Worm goes in, draws fire from the Dryads, and then the Fiends and Lich kill the Dryads. While they're looking for their target. Worm now being pulled back above trees, always very effective, really hard to take out. Orb of Venom, of course, is doing some good damage. But 1-0 is recovering pretty well, considering how disastrous this early game was. Heroes now heavily being slowed. And a TP out is required. Here's the Ancient of Wind. We've seen some success with that lately for Night Elves, going crows against worms. Very good anti-air. But, of course, those could get webbed. Appy a couple of days ago tried to play worms, and I think he made the big mistake of going too many worms. And by too many, I mean 2. And not enough fiends. Worms need the fiend support. Having no TP is pretty scary, by the way, against worms, so Moon rebought it, making sure he can get away from the slow if needed. Triple ring on the Demon Hunter right here. That's a lot of armor. 17 armor. I think that's the breakpoint where you double your EHP. 17 armor, I think, is what it needs to be 50% damage reduction. Oh, wait. It's hippogriffs. Really? Normally crows, the better anti-air, but they also take quite a bit longer to get to. And suddenly 1-0's position doesn't seem so bad anymore. He's got double mana potion, a big item here picked up. Medallion of Courage, good for the Lich. Finally some bonus damage. DK about to hit level 4. There's no web yet. Ultra vision advantage on Moon. Got a strong level 5 demon. Wants to rejuve one more time, maybe. Big mana burn immediately. And in come the Hippogriffs. Forgetting about web here seems a pretty big mistake by 1-0. Great mana burn again. Bears on the Fiends. Hippos on the air units. The Worm, not dead yet, but the Worm busy this whole time trying to take care of the Hippogriffs. This is so much damage not landing on the Bears. But now the Bears being pulled back. Great fight right here by Moon. Picking off a bunch of ghouls and fiends. Only lost a single Dryad there, I think. And now he has the Expo finishing soon. Yeah, that web was definitely way too late. But it is about to finish right now. Ooh, Death Knight. Almost dead over here. Getting right-clicked down by the demon. And down he goes again. GG. That's going to be the 1-0 lead for Moon right here. Looking to break the lose streak. There's also LT in the pool. We're still waiting to see the first game of Lost Temple in this tournament. We did see it yesterday in the Lin vs 1-0 game. Oh, by the way, I forgot to bring it up yesterday. But Neo, are you in the chat right now, Neo? Did you notice? Did you notice that the Lost Temple prophecy didn't come true yesterday? Ha 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 ha! Neo always wants to tell us that whoever creeps the fountain on Lost Temple wins the game. That was not the case yesterday. Although Lin was admittedly close to winning, he ended up losing. I think Neo isn't in the chat right now, or he's just hiding his shame. Nice little Acolyte pull here, by the way. Slows down the creep. Demon Hunter gets level 2. DK gets level 2. Everything very predictable right now. Last hit steal here. Would be big, actually. 1-0 ain't gonna allow it. Double gloves. Or rather, double gauntlets. Is that good for the DK? I mean, as long as you got inventory space, it's kinda alright. But it would have much more liked circlets. Man, DK now with plus 11 damage. That's pretty good for hunting archers. Moon this game not able to creep level 3 as quickly. Of course, the creep pattern here is not as favorable as it can be on Last Refuge. Oh, look at that. 2 skellies left behind to take out the last little troll here. That's kind of cool.
A player's forces are under attack.
Demunter was able to get an early ghoul kill last game. Not gonna happen this time. 1-0 very often tries to wait for the last moment with the coil. Sometimes it backfires on him, but there it worked out well. Moon trying to snipe the item here before the DK arrives. Almost the window for his steal. I think he didn't quite have the vision in time.
Player's forces are under attack.
Got the tier 2 done. Time for the Naga. Time for a bit more brawling, maybe. With both heroes only level 2, Undeads quite often. Appreciate the Naga second as well. But if you want to play Worms, you cannot play Naga. No room in the supply. It's dual hero plus Worms. It also means you can get level 5 DK fairly reliably, which is great for worm healing, of course. Okay, 2 ghouls now dead, one of them denied. If there's a Nova out of nowhere, this demon might be falling. Looking for one more ghoul kill. Oh, how much risk are you willing to take on, Moon? The ghoul is nicely saved. Oh, or is he? Maybe not. Naga one more kill with that right click. And yeah, the DK's right click was pretty damn good here. Fighting back well against the archers and the demon hunter. Moon retreating. There was 3 ghouls eliminated in the early game. That's pretty good. It's not like it's incredible, but it's pretty good. And amazingly, all archers are still alive. Moon with a bit of a lead. Coming out of this early game. Oh, Coil Nova on the Naga though. That one now in serious trouble. Naga likely dead with the next Nova. Well, maybe not. Losing the Ancient of War would be painful, but that's not going to happen. Ancient of War is still very healthy over here. Naga easily able to heal. And another item to be picked up here by the demon. Would love some more tank items though. Like this ring right here. I'm not even sure if 1-0 is going to make Frenzy upgrade, by the way. He only has 5 ghouls left. We'll see. Big camp by 1-2-0. There's a Wisp Scout here that's begging for a creep jack, and Moon indeed is on the way. Doesn't have Dryads yet though, so this army not as strong. Good mana burn. No spells available right now. Moon looking for the big kill on the Lich, but a bit of a statue block making that harder. Naga now might be the next thing to go down. Archer block. Fiend killed. Denied, actually. Naga returning. Here come the Dryads, and the Dryads now. A big boost in power. It's going to be 1 ghoul killed. 1-0 with 2 losses there. Fiend and ghoul traded for an Archer. That's amazing. That's an amazing trade again for Moon. He's been trading fantastic here. We're getting the worms again. Still gonna take a while though. And there is Frenzy. So he's gonna have only 2 Frenzy ghouls to fight with. That is not a very value Frenzy upgrade if you ask me. Demon got the level 3. Good level up there. Man, Moon is looking good so far today. 1 of Mana Steel. Not the best item, but that's more money. Shop coming. Ancient of Wind coming. Looks like Night Elves have figured out that the Ancient of Wind is the key piece in dealing with worms. Either crows or hippogriffs can work apparently. Pendant of Energy might be a good item with mana pots. Oh, didn't see what the demon got. Ah, there it is. Claws plus 8. Ooh, that's nice for the Naga. He can give all those damage items to the Naga. Tank items on the demon. That's how we tend to see it in the late game. Demon Hunter is still missing that Orb of Venom, which is going to be very important. Pretty slow creeping here for 1-0. Doesn't have much of an army until that worm joins. Ooh, but that's a Khadgar's pipe. Hallelujah. Even with only 2 heroes, that's still great. Many great items available here for Moon. I think only the Cloak of Flames is bad, right? Everything else should be pretty damn good. Ancient Jago. Oh yeah, that's really good. And again, it's Hippogriffs, by the way. Still no crows. 1-0 has to remember to get a web upgrade earlier this game. Into upkeep already. And this is the right army. One worm only. You only want one. And a bunch of fiends. That's the right composition.
A player's forces are under attack.
Web now in research. Forcing the fight before web would be fantastic, but the Undead army here fast with a level 2 aura.
Town is under siege.
Knight of army though also pretty fast. Oh, and got a little straggler. Oh, but there's burrow already. Indeed, there has been a dust purchased, so that's one easy kill to start things off. Nova baited on the demon. This means no Nova on these hippogriffs, but webs are there immediately. And now the worm seems to be doing some good damage. Lots of piercing though. The bears towards the fiends. The piercing damage on the worm. Of course, that's the way it makes sense. Demon needs to make sure to keep mana burning as well. There's another one. DK now low on mana. Doesn't have a mana potion anymore, by the way. One destroyer goes down, and this is the most effective I've seen these worms dealt with. This is the first time I see 1-0 losing with worms in recent weeks. This game is not over yet, but it seems to be looking good, great. It seems to be looking indeed great, I should say, for Moon. Demon Hunter got another mana burn right before the coil. Well done. 10 supply lead on Moon. Is he gonna unsummon the Boneyard? Maybe he doesn't believe in the worms anymore.
A player's forces are
Yep.
under attack.
Unsummon. Plan B. Going for a temple. If Moon knew this, he could go for an expo now immediately. Oh, look at the Demon Hunter items again. Quel'Thalas once more. Double level 4 heroes. Wonderful to have. That level 2 cold arrow, by the way, is also really good against worms. It's 6 slow. Move speed slow and attack speed slow. Yeah, Moon now looking stacked. Lots of damage on the Naga. Lots of tankiness on the Demon. I don't think he's going to keep the Ring of Regen. Ring of Regen sick in the early game, but in the late game, there's plenty of healing. Don't need that so much anymore. I would love to see some Wellspring, that's for sure.
A player's forces are
Moon's
under
working
attack.
towards 1-2 upgrades already, which is great. Got 1-0 only on those fiends. Oh, and the Hippogriff. Hippogriff saw the temple. That's a great scout right here. Not sure if the Hippo has been spotted the other way. And that should trigger MGs. In fact, MG upgrades already coming. And the expansion for Moon. It's a clean game. Clean first 2 maps by Moon so far. I'm quite impressed. As I said, I've seen 1-0 be extremely successful in recent weeks with this worm play. Many Night Elves were heavily struggling against it.
A player's
But right now
forces
Moon
are
is
under attack.
looking in a great spot. I'm about to hit level 5. There it is. Get some big burns. Perfect tool against all that undead regen from statues and Kaka's pipe. And now 1-0 is stuck on 2 heroes without worms. This means no slow at all against Demon Hunter and Bears. Well, Nova, of course, but no Cold Arrow, no Freezy Breath. Why clarity? Why clarity, please? Cost efficiency. Ah, there it is. Clarity, my man. Does he have Wellspring? Yes, he does. I'm liking what Moon is showing here. 1-0 not an upkeep yet. The Hippogriff is still scouting here above the trees. Banshee count is not high yet. Moon may want to deny these bears at some point. It's an open question if you should or shouldn't. Okay, now production starts. Moon is following with MGs. Having the 2 armor upgrades now already for the MG is going to be great. That gets them immediately to 10 armor. But the bears could absolutely be stolen by the possession. Big burns. Look at those burns.
A player's forces are under attack.
There's no destroyers, by the way. Got a fairy dragon in the mix. I imagine against Web, that one isn't going to be doing much for too long. Now there's the destroyer. Okay, 2 MGs out. 1 more could be made. Expo now mining. Another orb for the Naga, that makes sense. There's the next MG, and now we're at 78 supply.
A player's forces are under attack.
Time on Moon's side. Bears being kept way in the back, just as some rejuve bots. Yeah, Fairy Dragon, as expected, didn't do much. Demon Hunter can do a lot, though, with the mana burns. Demon positioning a little bit off right now. Needs to be getting closer to the DK. Okay, now he does. That's a fat burn. Got curse now everywhere. Of course, back at home, the Moon Juice is doing great work. Moonstone as well. Additional Moon Juice regen. More MGs, more Moonwells. The Dryad count is pretty low, so not that much damage from range, but 2-2 upgrades are great. Against 2-0, clearly superior right now. And never forgetting about the dust. Man! This is a great looking Moon right now. Death Knight, by the way, very hurt. Heal pot gonna be required in a moment. Oh, maybe not. And now the bears come into play. In druid form like this, they also have more mana regen, by the way, so that's nice. I feel like the archers are holding Moon back here. Maybe those should be denied. Lots of gold on Moon, though. But if the demon dies, all of a sudden there's going to be an opening. But there's no mana potion on the Undead, so difficult to find that. Pod him would be sick here, actually. I think you should go pod him. Still, go high upkeep. Who cares? Pod him with orb. Could be quite nice. 1-0 is trying to out-heal the Night Elf army. Without bears, there's not too much healing. Demon Hunter now, all of a sudden, very low HP. Maybe this game isn't over yet. Staff used on a Dryad, not reserved for the demon this time. Demon Hunter here, very low HP, healing from Moonwell again. We are in high upkeep. It is more MGs, I mean, and more Dryads. The Expo, of course, paying off beautifully. Normally, at some point, the Undead might run out of mana on the statues for healing, but with Khadgar's Pipe, it's gonna take forever for them to run out. It's an incredible item for mass banshees and statues and undead heroes. If 1-0 wins this game, honestly, it's because of the pipe. Without pipe, he would have no chance here. It's still a slim chance, probably, but chance, apparently, there is. 5 MGs now. We could even get more upgrades. Though he is pretty broke right now, sitting in high upkeep for this long.
The player's forces are under attack.
Yo, that's a lot of Dryads queued. Okay, he could cancel some of those Dryads. And get some more upgrades. One to 0, by the way. Started an expansion attempt. There should definitely be 1 MG in here. I mean, 1 wagon in here. 1 wagon with disease would be thousands of damage. Moon at 100 supply. A little bit slipping up on the macro there. Too many Dryads queued. Not enough upgrades for a 3rd hero. Undead army being pushed back though. 1-0 has to continuously kite away against these MGs. And that expo is denied. 1-0, running out of income. He's got a little bit of a gold bank left over. Naga close to 5, by the way. Fog Lightning here. Lich in trouble. There's one last coil to save him. The DK again very hurt. Holding on still to the heal potion. Tree of Eternity very, very slowly getting over to the natural. Nature's Blessing is being researched a little bit late. The late game macro here by Moon isn't quite perfect, but it was a wonderful game. Amazingly countering 1-0's playstyle. The worms here being dealt with by Moon. Way better than I've seen from any Night Elves recently. What are your thoughts on Currywurst? It's okay. Out of all the fast food, out of all the snacks, it's just like alright. I think there are many, many, many better ones. It's not bad by any means, but to me, it really isn't anything special. Acolyte dying to the creeps here, or rather, not to the creeps, but next to the creeps, to the Night Elf, seems to be a big mistake. This is going to give level 2 to the Demon Hunter immediately. That looks a bit checked out. 1-0, that's a big error. Now the Demon can get aggressive immediately with level 2 if he wants. And that's what he's doing. Level 2, getting across the map immediately. Got the Immolation and Mana Burn ready. Expo cleared, but there's no real way to expand early. There's too many things Night Elves needs to keep up with the Undead. Boots, Naga, Dryads, Bears, Orb, 50 supply. If you get very far ahead early, maybe you can try to play a mass Dryad Expo. But that is not too likely. Moon poking here with the Demon and the Archer, being annoying, trying to slow down DK level 2. Now, should get it for sure. Not selling the TP, which would be very dangerous against worms especially. 1-0 now, moving out for the first bit of aggression. But Moon seems to be in a pretty good position to defend. Demon Hunter might be baiting a bit of a surround here. Ancient of War could also be used as bait. Demon isn't too tanky though. He's got no rings yet. Hoping to find some of those later.
player's forces are under attack.
Boots of speed on the Death Knight. Seems like we're gonna get to a Naga second this game. This also means no worm play. Engine of War, though, is gonna go down here. But it's gonna come at a price. At least 2 ghouls, it seems. Maybe even more. Ooh, 3 ghouls for an Ancient of War. Not sure if that's worth it. Maybe even more. Naga turning around. Ooh. 4 ghouls killed. That's a lot of losses. And all archers still alive. This was a great trade again for Moon. And 1-0 just looking a bit sloppy here. Losing the Acolyte, giving level 2 away at the start of the game. Committing way too many ghouls in here to get that Ancient of War kill. 1-0 seems a little bit shaky today. Another ghoul kill. Yikes. 5 ghouls dead from the early game. But now also some archers dying in return. But trading archers for ghouls is great for the Night Elf.
A player's forces are under attack.
Only thing missing is level 3 demon, but that's just around the corner. Now with Dryads coming out and demon hitting level 3 in a bit, Moon is gonna receive map control. Claim, I should say, map control. Not like it was given to him. Moon has been doing this really well. He's been playing his way into a lead. Demon items are okay. Nothing special though. Ooh, burn right before the coil. There again, the DK should have stayed a bit further back. Wait for the coil. Oh, here comes the Dryad. Additional slow. Death Knight far from home base. I think he gets away here though. Dryad trying to intercept. The Naga needs to start slowing a little bit maybe. No, it's getting close. But the shop is there. And the heal potion for safety. Demon committing in deep. Willing to use the TP right here. He's going to have to use it. Oh my god, if he dies now! Oh, Moon! Oh. B2W rip. And there goes all the good work from the early game.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, 1-0 now in the lead. Didn't just get the Demon-Hunter, but also a Dryad and an Archer. Big, big, big overcommitment.
A player's forces are under attack.
If the Naga gets to level 3 here, that would be quite good before the Ghoul Frenzy timing. Triple hero online now for the Undead. Ankh is not the best item. But both center camps going to 1-0 here is huge. Talisman of Evasion, actually. Good for the demon. this skill build. That's the wrong mana burn target, Moon. You mana burn the DK and the Lich, not the Naga. Oh, nice Fog Lightning though. That unlocks level 3. Alchemy, alchemy. Well, the alchemist is in the tavern, not yet in this game. Demon Hunter dead again! Oh man, Moon. Really giving this game away. Getting a bit sloppy. Past the early game. And that is going to give an easy win to 1-0 here. Clawing back in the middle of the series. I feel like this is often what Moon's games look like, by the way. There's moments of brilliance in there, but then there's also some really big blunders. We haven't seen him flawless, I would say, in a long time. And against the way that 1-0 is playing today, he doesn't need to be flawless to win. Just needs to be strong and solid, if not perfect. Demon still dead for a long time. That's a long time where Moon is fighting a very unfavored fight. A losing battle, you might say. GG it is. And 1-0 gets one step closer. Looking towards a reverse sweep. Acolyte seeing the early Tree of Life certainly can't cancel it. And 1-0 is not gonna go expansion. No Skull. No Expo play. Here's the Fire Lord, Blaze Fury. He could creep the green camp here if he wants, but I guess he rather wants to get aggressive. Moon also very little scouting at the start here. Only now with the Wisp checking the other side of the map. So Moon had the right idea that 1-0 was indeed creeping up here at the green. Now he wants to keep attacking the ghouls with the lava spawn. So it can split. Your life already moving before the first archer is even starting production. It looks like DK should be getting level 2 here in a moment. Is coming out for a detonate, but there's not really much to gain here. And that level 2 is going to be a big level up. DK got a lot of mana here. Gonna have to use the coil now, finally. Yeah, we got level 2. And the lava spawn didn't split, actually. Neither the first nor the second. Firelord play so far not too effective, but it kept the DK busy at least. Of course, 1-0 knows there's a Tree of Life over there. Oh, how much time does Moon have to creep this? Got a bunch of ghouls on the way. I would love some wisps being brought. Oh, there they are. Wisps coming for detonates and repair. Very nice. Firelord gets level 2 here if he gets full experience from the camp, but the DK is going to be in time for the steal. Good scouting, good movement by 1-0 right here. Didn't use the coil. What the hell? That's a big mistake. What? Big mistake by 1-0 right here. No question about it. Tree not rooting. Mistake by Moon. Now we got Firelord level 2. The tree, though, might be going down. Taking a lot of damage from these ghouls. Nope. Not getting it yet, though. Pulling the archers back as the ghouls are switching fire. There's quite a few wisps falling if I saw that right. DK gonna get another archer kill here. Good save on the ghoul. Never mind. Almost a save.
Our player's forces are under attack.
Oh, and that ghoul also almost saved, but not quite.
The town is under siege.
Tree now gonna be rooting. Moon is in time with the Hunter's Hall. The plan is gonna be mass Dryad expansion here. And 1-0. He needs tier 3, I think, to beat the Mass Dryad Expo. Almost a disaster right there. Almost the Tree of Life went down, but it was saved in the end. And I wonder what the second hero is going to be. Could be a Naga.
Our player's
Could
forces
be...
are under attack.
Yeah, I guess it has to be a Naga. If you're tier 3, Podum's also good, but tier 3 is going to be far away from Moon. I think he's going to have to mass Dryads to hold that Expo. But that missed coil was a big mistake. You have to use the coil there to get the last hit. Some clear mistakes by 1-0 today. Losing a ghoul to the creeps. Speaking of mistakes. Big mana potion though is great. 1-0 very often sells the big mana and it drives me insane. Neo yesterday was trying to gaslight me into saying... Trying to convince me this was normal. Undead sell big mana potions. No, it's not normal! It's crazy! Alright, now we're mining. First lore coming, second lore. Maybe he even wants to go triple lore here. Wouldn't be a crazy idea.
Player's forces are under attack.
Nice items for the Fire Lord, by the way. Attack speed, Agi, both incredible. And it's a Demon Hunter second, by the way. Another Agi hero. Once they're on the way to tier 3. He's going to need fiends. Many, many, many fiends. Maybe some wagons would be good as well against the Dryad play. Level 2 lava spawn here by the Fire Lord. He's hoping to reach level 4 before the first big fight. Lava spawn. Don't lose it. It's a fresh lava spawn. Full experience here for the Fire Lord. The... What's it called? Periap is going to be great for the Demon Hunter. Oh, Agitome. Let's go. Moon's going to need some Dryad upgrades, that's for sure. With mass Dryads, you need mass upgrades, as I like to say. Buys another ring for the Demon. I think you want to get level 4 Fire Lord though, don't you? I guess level 3 Demon is more important. Frenzy Ghoul upgrade. Normally, Frenzy Ghouls not that good against Dryads. Fire Lord creeping the rest at the shop. Demon has some really good items. I hope he doesn't sell the Periapt. It's a good item for the Demon. I'm telling you. But it's not enough for level 3 Demon Hunter over here. The push by 1-0 is going to be coming soon. Oh, wait. Maybe not. He's actually counter-expanding. Late counter expo. If Moon figures this out, he's going to have a great timing to push. And looks very much like he's figuring it out. Now Moon can go tier 3. And still push. Archer kills, of course, easy to come by right here. Demon Hunter about to hit that level up. He just needs a ghoul or two. Now we got Incinerate. Lots of right-click damage from the Fire Lord possible. Demanter not carrying the parry up here is a bit of an oversight. Oh, there's a Destroyer form. Wonder didn't research Destroyer form. Those lava spawn right now are so good. Way better than they should be. Demon level 3 at last. But he's almost dead as well. Oh my god, the lava spawn, dude. The lava spawn here is so sick. So many kills for Moon. This should be the win. 3-1. If he didn't get the 3-0, which perhaps he could have. Moon breaking the lose streak finally. 1-0 was on a, what did I say earlier? 6-game win streak or something? Yeah, 6-game win streak against Moon. Looks like it's ending today. Now tier 3 started. Moon continuing to work on upgrades. Even if 1-0's expansion finishes, by that time, Moon might be close to 80 supply, 2-2 upgrades. Well, not quite when it finishes, but you know what I mean. If we keep playing a passive game here and building up, Moon's gonna have a very strong army to do it with. I wonder if he doesn't need boots on the demon. In fact, I think he does need boots on the demon.
A player's forces are under attack.
So... Level 3 Incinerate is better than Orb of Venom, right? Every hit does 4 stacking damage. That's a lot.
Player's forces are under attack.
He could retrain into Soulburn and Lava Spawn, but both those aren't that good, considering destroyers. Sobi Mask is not a very useful item, I guess. Moon getting ready for a 3rd base. I'd love to see a 2nd shop. I'd love to see a Potom. Okay, we got a wagon now with disease that is extremely good against Dryads. Nova on the demon. That's a lot of damage. That's also why you want to have boots to run away and get rejuve without it getting dispelled. Okay, Moon on tier 3. This should be time for the orb now, normally. And I would think a 3rd hero.
Town is under siege.
Moon right now just running around the map, getting a bit more experience from the creeps. Avoiding fights, currently. Level 2 evasion is going to be great on the demon. More upgrades. 2-2 already on the Dryad Bears. That's really good. Wellspring coming up now. Don't want to forget about Wellspring, of course.
Town is under siege.
And this Mass Dryad army is really not good against buildings, but I guess now we also have bears in here. Moon can afford to lose this Tree of Life. He's got another expansion up in the north. This is not a requirement for him to save. But he is going to TP home. In the back, we got another slaughterhouse coming. Oh, the wagon taken out. The Expo survives. There's a little bit of wisps going down. And now Moon looking amazing on the macro. 1-0 only at 50 supply still. Okay, Firelord does have the Orb of Venom. I feel like you really want to have a third hero here, if only to carry items. Bottom third, where is she?
A player's forces are under attack.
1-0 really needs a wagon here. He really needs a wagon right here. Doesn't have one in time. Good level up here for the demon. Moon is rich.
Town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, there's a little bit of lava spawn harass down here. It's a cool idea, but didn't really split too well. That's a great idea, actually. Just attack the acolytes, you know, behind a fight. Super cool, but lava spawn is attacking the building here for a little while, so that didn't exactly work. Again, not forgetting about the dust. 2,000 gold on Moon. We'd love to have a shredder here, but there ain't no shredder on Echo Isles. There's an A-bomb now, but it's not the right unit, buddy. You need a wagon. Third attack upgrade on the way. Moon doesn't want to overextend. He's gonna lose one beer.
Forces are under attack.
Almost a second. Moonjuice is not looking too incredible, but it's gonna be nighttime soon. Then we're gonna have a lot of regen. Second orb for Moon now. Third base in trouble. I wonder if he's gonna defend this. He could just TP in here easy. He certainly has enough gold for it. Might just be giving it up. We'll see. I was trying to get some more Moonjuice here in the south. And now we got the TP. Disease Cloud is the only really good thing that 1-0 has right now. Death Knight, by the way, almost surrounded here. Gonna need a TP. Three upgrades, about to finish. So strong for the Dryad Bears. Is there any spell other than Mana Burn that works on statues? Yeah, plenty. I mean, any spell that works against mechanical. So like Shockwave, Breath of Fire, Carrion Swarm, Flame Strike, Blizzard, lots of things. Dryads here, separated from the rest of the army right now. Moon is now in high upkeep. Still lots of gold. The lumber seems to be holding him back a little. Looks like the expansion is going down. And normally I would say, hey, Moon could just rebuild this easy, but he can't really. because of the lack of lumber. This one's actually pretty painful. 85 supply, also a weird supply number to find yourself at. I think he made a mistake not making a Potom, I gotta say. If he had had a Potom, he could have been scouting with owls this whole time. Could have bought all these items from the shop. 6 slot, 3 heroes. And what is there now is a big army. Moon's Expo also is going to run out faster. By a lot. Moon denied some units to get back to 80 supply. Oh man, Moon is really squandering his lead a bit here. 1-0 might be favored now.
Forces are under attack.
He's close to DK5. Forcing a TP down here with the bears. There's one staff available. But only one. Okay, the bears are actually saved. Ancient of Wind. Singular. Crows are amazing against destroyers if you get the right amount. But that's all a little bit late. Mass bears being made for Moon. Triple lures active. Ancient of Wind with hippogriffs. There's no web yet, but there will be in a moment. Ooh, demon. Feeling the pain. Still holding on to the Invo Potion right here. 3-3 upgrades, of course, amazing on these bears and dryads. TP out now. Now Hippogriffs should be cancelled and make Adept training, I would say. Second Ancient of Wind. Where's the Talent Adept training? Oh, look at that. The value. Cannibalize. 50 gold. Thousands of HP of healing. Yummy, yummy. More upgrades. Fiend's about to be on 3-1. Some armor upgrades as well for the A-bombs. He's not going Adept training. That's so weird. It's so cheap. It's so cheap. Giving up that third base and not having a Potom, I think that's the big mistakes here that Moon's been making. Alright, we got the next Tree of Life now coming. Moon's lumber seems to be looking quite a bit better now. Now Adept training. Why was this not earlier? What? He had so much time for this. Now he has to wait so long to actually have crows out. It's pretty confusing. If 1-0 pushes past this position, this Tree of Life is going to get cancelled. There's no talons right now to deal with the destroyers. Why, Moon? Why is this so late? You had 10 minutes to get it. Expo cancelled. I don't want to be too critical. Moon has had many amazing moves today, but also a few big question marks. I point to the hero loss on map 3. Okay, now it's done finally. Going for master training. And Mark of the Talon, excuse me. Man, Moon is taking his time. 196 supply. Wonder could maybe just push and win right now. Oh my god, is Moon gonna lose this game with 2,000 gold? Why aren't you making talents, bro? Okay. Got the talent on the way now, finally. Jade is here for scouting. Oh, Moon could have macroed this so much better. Oh, it's painful.
Players' forces are under attack.
$100 under supply in the Night of main base. Man. Yeah, that master training is going to be very valuable against all those destroyers, buddy. Okay, we finally get some crows. The first heal scroll committed already. There's a second one on the Demon Hunter. Not much anti-air yet. There is web, of course. Mana burn and TP out. I think that's good news for Moon. This means he has more time to make talons. Crows plus bears is the best late game army. There's a backup Tree of Life. Both at around 100 supply. The disease now very painful on those dryads though. Okay, he's going for the heal scroll. That's the right move. That's certainly what he needs the most. Okay, how many crows we got? I see 6 crows. That's not that many. This is too many dryads to be a great army. Oh, and the Tree of Life getting intercepted. Not fully. We got 1-2 upgrades even on the A-bombs, by the way. Ouch, Demon Hunter getting heavily nuked right away. Where's the mana burn, buddy? Okay, there it is. Crows! What are you doing? Guys, you gotta fly! What? You are anti-air. He's using them as ground units. Okay, hey, if it works, who knows? Now they're finally flying. Yeah, look at the damage against destroyers. It's incredible. But he lost the Tree of Life again. Mining is gone. 1-0 is still mining. 77 supply. Tree of Eternity has to move now, surely. Oh man, Moon. Wow. He's botching this late game really hard. Wait, there was another Tree of Life. What the hell? Ah, it's this one from the south. Ooh. Everyone's lagging. Uh-oh. It's not just me. Okay. Ping is looking kind of normal now. Oh, if this game has to be rehosted and regamed, that would be a shame. Okay, go. Demon, by the way, is he close to 5? Sort of. Doesn't have invul anymore. He's gonna have to be very, very careful with his positioning. Oh my god, don't tell me you lose this Tree of Life again. Oh my god, he's gonna lose the Tree of Life, isn't he? There's nobody protecting it. Dryads are late.
Under attack.
Heavy damage on the demon. Has to be staffed out once again. Talons. Are they gonna start flying this time or what? Cyclone first. Ooh, big Nova. The Wisps all taken out and the Tree of Life is dead again. Oh my god, Moon. I think he lost it.
A player's force.
We're still mining here for such a long time. Wow. Moon was up by 30 supply for such a long time. Last tree attempt. The shade has been really good, by the way. And the disease is crazy. Disease here is doing stupid work. Nova plus Dark Ritual is Talon's dead. Yeah, I mean now the Lich is level 5, but for a long time, Lich was level 3 or 4. And we had a 50 supply Undead army. That's when Moon needed to secure this third base. Not 31 minutes into the game. Get the third, get the bottom. He didn't even necessarily need Talons, maybe? Now the staff also much weaker, of course. Demon Hunter half HP immediately. Bear positioning in the back. This is not looking great. Wisp coming out for a flank, looking for the mana drain. A-Bomb eaten more mana. Demon is real hurt. And now there's no easy moon juice for him. Crow's finally in the air. Webs against them though, and that's a juicy Nova right there. Lich with a lot of mana. Demon Hunter went back to the Moonwells, returning back into the fight. I also wonder... Oh! DK level 6! He could ult right here! Did he choose the ult? Didn't pick the skill point yet. Demon back in the fight. TP out. Expo is not taken out here. Destroyer, the last one. Could have killed that maybe with better target fire. Alright. Game's not over yet. I mean, it's a banger game. It is. The Philo's level 6. He could go Volcano. Potom would have also been great against Shades. And Burrow, by the way.
The town is under siege.
Oh, there's the old. There it is. Animate dead to take out the Expo position again. Volcano, come on. It's too late. Moon always too late for defending the expansion here. Oh, we're gonna go to a 5th map. Volcano! We do see it. It doesn't do too much damage, but it's a sick stun. It's a crazy stun. Demon Hunter still struggling on low HP. 6, 6, 6. 5 heroes here.
A player's forces are under attack.
I wonder how Moon is feeling right now. Does he realize how far ahead he was? How easy this game should have been for him? You know, it's much easier to see this all with our observer vision, obviously. Having that perfect understanding when you're playing in the game yourself is a lot harder.
Town is under siege.
1-0 now with a victory lap. Oh, Moon. Oh, he was so close to 3-0ing 1-0 today. I got a feeling in my bones that this might be the reverse sweep after all. GG he calls at last, and this map goes to 1-0. What is this graph gonna look like? Look at the value advantage he had for so long. He's trying to play mind games. He's trying to telegraph to Moon that he's playing expansion. But Moon isn't falling for it. Moon isn't getting aggressive right away. He's just creeping himself. Okay, pretty cool. A little bit of mind games here going back and forth. Gonna be a fast level 2 for the demon. Good items being found. And a little bit of a tech lead for Moon.
A player's forces are under attack. The town is under siege.
Double detonate for the Wisp. A little bit more experience. But the DK is going to get level 2 here pretty easy. Mantle also great for him. Mantle Claws. This is going to be fantastic for the Lich. Thank you, Timd, with the resub. Thank you, HV Bödefeld, with the resub. Ooh, double mantle. Whoa! That's extremely lucky for 1-0. Very unlikely to get these twice. Huge benefit for the Lich or Naga later. Very aggressive stance here by Moon. Even not going to get level 3 for a long time. There's a big incentive now for 1-0 to also play Naga if he gets boots. Archers being kept at a safe distance so far. We got 4 archers. And of course the Naga about to be picked up.
A player's force
It is looking like a double Naga right now. Yep, there's the boots. This is a strong position for 1-0 here. Oh, look at that Naga. This should be easy archer kills. Moon has to play defense now until the Dryads are out. 1-0. He looked so close to getting 3-0'd, and now he's looking close to getting the reverse sweep. Looking for the Naga surround. Locks it in. Almost. TP pass. Just in time. But that's going to be a lot of moon juice required to save this. Or heal this hero again. Plus 11 on the Naga here is insane. Tier 3 for 120, soon to be finished. Moon isn't too far behind. Seems like the demon needs a lot more items though. Defensively especially needs better stuff. Rathalas boots or ruined braces right now. The best item he can hope for. Big heal potion. Ooh, that's fantastic. 120. Also, to keep it out of the hands of the Demon Hunter is tremendous. Ring of the Archmagi. That is a great demon item. Moon needs to power creep. Needs to get that level 3 ASAP because Frostworms... I mean, not Frostworms, excuse me. Frenzy Ghouls are around the corner. It seems like Frostworms are again out of the meta. Moon had the perfect counter to the worms today, but then squandered 2 big opportunities to win the series. I would say now 120 is slightly ahead just because of the item situation. Score the beast. Very bad. Good mana burn though. DK finding himself without any mana left before the push. There's still some time for the push. With the Lich still awaiting. Yo, Pistons with the resub. Thank you very much. Oh, Moon needs an orb for this fight. The shop isn't finished yet. That's pretty scary. But since the Lich isn't here, there should be a little bit more time. Nice sentry ward here, by the way. Scouting ahead.
Player's forces are under attack.
Alright, now we finally got the Orb of Venom. Item though, going to 120, picking up another one. Talisman of Evasion would have been great for a demon. Demon is still not looking all that sturdy. Needs an Invoke Potion to really be a serious threat in this fight. Fog Lightning on the ghouls, but only level 1. Not really that impressive. Good number of ghouls right here. One gets picked off. Demon Hunter low HP, trying to retreat. Oh, Naga is almost surrounded. Is there a Nova to kill her? Not really. Another Dryades and Archers looking very exposed. Fog Lightning from range, trying to take out some more ghouls. Invo Potion, Rejuve. That's a great combination right there, but the bear is going to die for it. GNL Bear taken out. The Demon Hunter, though, is getting back to decent health, but Moon's army now is looking pretty tiny at only 41 supply currently. 120 looking to complete this reverse sweep. Pretty dominant on map 5. This was the only dominant early game by 120. Has it here on the last map. I wonder if Moon is feeling disappointed in himself here. I'm feeling a bit disappointed in himself. Not in himself, in him, to be honest. Big mistakes on map 3 and 4. Here on map 5, I think 1-0 had item luck a little bit on his side. Hard work being rewarded by the RNG gods.
A player's forces are under attack.
The sentry ward still giving vision, lining up a perfect creep jack once more. DK now carrying a healed scroll, looking for the next favorable fight. Naga about to hit the level 3. Moon now fighting next to the Moonwells. That's of course a very strong defensive advantage. He's got almost no units. Another bear almost going down. Pull him back. Staff to have the rejuve not cancelled. Couldn't save the bear though. In the end, that one falls. It seems the Naga still barely alive. Moon trying to fight on. Nova on the Naga. She's not dead yet. The Moon Juice here is kicking in big time. And the Lich might be the kill, actually. Demon trying to chase. He's on the hunt. But there's the heal scroll. Huge heal scroll. Saving that Lich and healing up the other units. Demon has a heal potion still. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Invo potion on the Death Knight. He survives. Any heroes in serious trouble. Lich continues to run away, being chased by a bear. The bear now separated. That one should be going down easy. Dryad block on the Naga. But she's got boots. She's very fast. The Lich is dead, though. And what about the DK? Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I was falling into despair already. Disappointed with Moon falling off of map 3 and 4. But now he's showing all of his prowess again. Gets the double hero kill. And with that, I guess he claims the lead. 1-0 seems to be way too heavy on statues here, by the way. 4 statues, few fiends. And another hero kill here on the platter. Invo potion on the demon. Chasing for more. Chasing after the Naga with the boots. Against the boots. Naga seems to be safe. What about the demon hunter? Oh, trying to block him, but he gets away. The destroyer is also dead. Oh my god, so many kills for Moon. Incredible. Demon could get to the bear. Get some healing right there. Naga still in the red. 1-0 clear overextension, of course. He could reveal from the lab. Actually, a dust is gonna get him the kill right there with another fiend going down. Lich finally returns. He's got a Nova. In a moment, actually. Not yet. Moon just turned this game on its head. Both on 50, though. It seemed like it took this much to get the game back to even. Moose has a bear up here. Not sure if he is aware. Ooh, fiery exchange, where Moon got a ton of kills. But the early game, mid game were kind of bad, so it's not like he's in a phenomenal position. It's not like he's about to hit level 5 demon. There's still a ways to go. He's forgetting about the bear. Big item still not claimed.
Under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
Now he realizes it with the bear under attack by the creeps. Moon, Moon, Moon. Oh. It's a bit painful to watch today. Some brilliant moments and some real stinkers. DK now level 4. That's a big level up. Get the demon deep in the undead army. Low HP already. Needs to invuln. This time he doesn't miss it. But the invuln is over in a moment. Rejuve. Oh. Comes in just in time, but there's one bear going down. It's going to be 2 bears going down. 1 in GNL form, maybe. 1-0 now. Kiting against those bears very effectively. He put on the demon, still fighting on. But it seems like the damage output is slowly but surely disappearing out of Moon's army. And now his own Naga is going to be in serious trouble. Cold arrow against cold arrow, and that Naga goes down for Moon. I guess in the end it was just a short reprieve. Not a salvation. They're looking to claim the red camp and claim this game, and with it the series. He got some crazy good items, by the way. Claws plus 5, claws plus 8, double mantle. Claws plus 12? Oh my god, dude. These items are insane. Yeah, a bit of a shame. Moon started off this series incredibly strong on the first couple of maps. Was the way better player. But big mistakes. Especially map 3 and 4. Gonna cost him this series. Easy enough 1-0 to pick off everything. Crazy damage on the heroes. That was incredible items for 1-0 here on this map, to be fair. He got very lucky.